what do we all know? We all know that Fox News has been hating on Obamacare since its first mouthing words onto this planet. Yes, when Obama said, hey, what about those sick poor people? Fox News knew it couldn't let that slide. So, attacks on Canada, attacks on everybody, attacks on Obamacare. Guess what, guys? Obamacare is picking up some momentum. The website stuff's fixed. They're getting some signups. They're trying to go around with the kids and be like, hey, children, come on into Obamacare. Fox News will not stand for that. But luckily for them, they have found an amazing guest. Yes, they have found a Democratic pollster who says, stop this nonsense with Obamacare. This segment will go amazingly for the right. Hit it, Fox News.
Well, despite website glitches, countless delays, and slow enrollment, Nancy Pelosi and some other Democrats are standing by Obamacare. We just heard her say it's a winner. But our next guest, a key Democratic pollster, is telling members of her own party, don't defend it. Is your suggestion to Democrats who want to get reelected, don't defend it? Why?
Well, you forgot the second part of the sentence, which is don't defend it, mend it. That doesn't mean repeal it. In fact, only 18% of the public wants to repeal it.
Excuse me, I have to fire a staffer. Okay, so you had a guest on that thought was actually against Obamacare. You didn't do your fact checks. This segment's gonna go swimmingly. All right, hit the panic button. Eject. Fox News eject seat. How do we get out of this? New angle.
It looks like the Republicans are trying to mend it, and yet you guys are going in the other direction. You're not voting with them.
Well, only 11% of the public wants the Republican alternative, according to the Kaiser Health News poll. What people want to do is they don't want to start all over again. And they certainly don't want to put health care back in the hands of insurance companies who used to charge you for pre-existing conditions, have secret caps on your coverage, and used to tell women they were a pre-existing condition. And we got to charge automatically more rates because you're a woman. So people don't want to go back.
We're losing you. We're having some technical difficulties in the studio. Cut her mic. Okay, so the new angle didn't work out so well. It turns out she actually does understand polls. That's not so great. Listen, you've been in emergency situations before, Fox News. I guarantee you, you can get through this. You know, you could have a legitimate conversation with somebody who disagrees with you, providing both context for your side and hers, and give the viewers information. I'm kidding. That's, we like to joke on the show. All right, new Republican angle.
Well, one other question we asked, if a candidate supports the health care law, are you more likely to, look at this, 43% say they would vote against the candidate. That's pretty local.
Well, that's pretty Republican is what it is. 43% of the public is Republican, and Republicans are completely against the health care plan. But there are not too many Democrats relying on Republicans to get them reelected.
Fuck me and this segment. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Fox News being so biased they don't even know what to do once their guest turns out not to be a paid shill. Yes, Fox News doesn't understand how to conduct a real interview anymore. Turns out you're not exactly what we think you are. Blah, blah. It's almost like it was like the fembots in Austin Powers just started spewing out. Oh, I don't know how to deal with this conversation now. Now that I'm not completely, now you're not completely in the tank for what we believe in, how do we handle this? I had a whole set list of questions. Now I have to not be a robot for the Republican Party. Oh, man. Koch brothers, emergency hotline. Yes, Koch brothers. I have a guest on who we didn't do research on, and turns out she's actually a Democrat. I've never spoken to one before who wasn't absolutely useless. So what do I do? No. Oh, no. They're outside in a black sedan waiting for you. You will never work again. Ladies and gentlemen, Fox News, doing what they do best, failing.
Truth at your convenience.